Online option now. Okay, so in today's session, we are going to see the rest of the topics. So what are the topics we are having pending? First of all, we are having the topic of SonarQube. I'll complete the SonarQube. Then later, we can go and discuss. I said you in Kubernetes, I'll take you two additional topics. One is Kubecost. Second one is going to be k8sGPT. So these three topics we are going to cover today. Okay. So first of all, I'm going to create a Kubernetes cluster. Okay, but before that, let me create two servers. Like one is Jenkins, second one is SonarQube. So Jenkins with the purpose I need two servers. And the I will run this one. This one. Ansible will done a project. I have the setup for it. Okay. SonarQube too. First of all, SonarQube is a code coverage tool. Let's see. If I write a code, I want to check the quality of the code. What I want to check? That means I want to check how many issues are there, how many vulnerabilities are there. I want to check how many bugs are there. Okay, so in that case, I am going to use a tool called SonarQube. Which tool? SonarQube. So now I'm going to install a SonarQube over here. The script SonarQube here. Voice breaking. How about now online? Here my net is also too bad. No voice. Wait. Okay, online, like, are you able to hear me now? Can you please confirm me once? Okay, fine. So you can start now. Arjun. Okay, so here what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to create a SonarQube server. So I'll start explaining what is SonarQube and why we need to use it. So here I'm gonna take T2 medium. See, remember SonarQube work with T2 medium server only. It won't work with T2 micro. So I'm gonna take a key pair here. Okay, so and I'm gonna select all traffic. So SonarQube port number is gonna be 9000. Which one? 9000. See, basically, generally developers will write the code, sir. After writing the codes, we need to check the bugs actually. The person who write the code is the same person who want to check the bugs. But in DevOps, it's not like that. Some organization ask DevOps engineers to check the code quality. If you ask me, in my organization, I never checked it. I created a pipeline for my developers and asked them to check them on their local environment. If you ask me, it is not the responsibility of DevOps to check the bugs that I can write anytime. Okay? Why? Because the person who write the code knows what are the bugs and how to fix them. But as a DevOps engineer, how do we fix the code even though if we find the bugs? Correct or not? So, but as a DevOps engineer, you definitely need to have the idea about what is SonarQube and why we need to use it. SonarQube is a code quality tool, which is used to check the quality of the code. If I write a code, I need to check how many bugs is going to present there. How many issues are there? How many vulnerabilities are there? For that purpose, I'm going to show you how to integrate the SonarQube with the Jenkins now. So as of now, if we go ahead and see, I have the SonarQube server. It is completely running. So I'm going to open my Mobax now and I'm going to connect to it. So go here and take SH client and connect. So go to CD desktop/key pair and try to give it here. And you need to go to my GitHub. So all of you know my server scripts is going to run from here only. So go for SonarQube server. Which one? PQRS. Here you are having. Okay. We paste the scripts here. Here I have given T2 medium with port number 9000 enable. I have taken both of them. So copy paste the script. After the script is executed, this last command you need to run manually. Are you seeing the command? Run this on server manually. So why? Because it is the script to start up the SonarQube. Okay. So copy this one. Sudo -i vim sonar.sh. There you go. Is the script executing, sir? It will take only 10 seconds to set up. It won't take much time. Okay. And one more thing is SonarQube requires Java 11. Without Java 11, SonarQube is not going to work for you. So this is going to be ultimate question. Port number is 9000. It requires Java 11 and server type is T2 medium. And what SonarQube help us to find? Bugs, issues, code vulnerabilities, and code duplication also. I'll show you everything in the console level. You'll get the greater understanding. So it is set up now. After that, here I said run this command manually. Okay, I know the command already. So I'm running sh inside opt, inside SonarQube, inside bin, inside Linux. Go for the sonar.sh start. Is my SonarQube starting now? It is running. So same command I have given on your notes. And what is the username and password for the SonarQube? That is the default one. Okay, but of course we are going to make it manually. So what I can do now is here I'll go for sh client, copy this one. So I'll open a separate browser here now. So this is not required for me. So port number is gonna be 9000. It is my SonarQube port number. I'm gonna copy. What is the port number of SonarQube, sir? 9000. And one more thing. Port number also 9000 if you remember. You know this one? Port number is 9000. Sushmita, you need to rejoin. Like it is visible to all of the people. So please rejoin one more time, Sushmita. So username is admin. Password is also admin. So after that you can set your own password. I'm going for my own password here. Old password is admin. So new password everywhere I'm gonna use static Raham123. So now I have my SonarQube setup ready. Sir, now what exactly I'm trying to do is I'm trying to show you how to analyze the project report. For that purpose, we will write our own pipeline. I'm going to show you a separate pipeline. Sir, till now, which kind of pipeline you are flexible with, scripted or declarative? Declarative. But scripted I haven't shown you. Now I'm going to show you how to use scripted pipeline. Okay. So let's learn how to write scripted pipeline. And the craziest part is it is very easy when compared with declarative. So here I'm having now although, so I'll copy the public IP address. I'll give it here. What is the port number, sir? Jenkins port number I'm asking. 8000. So username is Raham and password is Raham. So again I'm telling, checking the vulnerability is not our piece of work, but like in nowadays DevOps people has been asking to work on the SonarQube also, but not on all organizations. Only few organization is adapting this culture. Okay. So I'm gonna create a new pipeline. The pipeline name is gonna be dummy. Which pipeline? Dummy. So click on pipeline and click on okay. So after that here, I need to write the pipeline for scripted. So how does it start? Click on node stage. What is the stage number 1, sir? Getting the code. Correct or not? So go ahead and give here git and URL. So basically what is our URL? DevOps by Raham Jenkins Java project. It is our URL or not, sir? Already everyone knows this one. Okay. That's it. Just to give node stage. That's it. Inside that steps, so SH is not required. Direct usage. Very simple. What is the stage number 2? Build. Correct or not, sir? What is the command I can use? SH MVN compile. After that, stage test. So I can use test here and I can use SH MVN test. What is the next one here? Stage artifact SH MVN package. Finally, what is the last stage here? Deploy. Of course, I'm going to artifact now. Okay, so I'm gonna done artifact and I'm gonna cover the code quality. What I'm gonna cover? Code quality. For this, I want to write the script now. Okay, but I don't know how to write the script. So what I can do generally, first of all, download the plugin. What you gonna download? Plugin. So go to dashboard and go to the plugin section. Okay. After that, what I'll be doing here now, I'll be going to plugin section. Inside plugin, what you gonna do now? SonarQube scanner. SonarQube scanner. Click on install. Once it got installed, I need to integrate it with the. So let me write the steps for you. Where it is, your known is server. I'm writing this one at the last. And what is the concept here? SonarQube. SonarQube. First of all, install SonarQube from below script. Okay, so I'm gonna give the all setup script here. So if you go to GitHub, Raham Sheikh, all setups. So from here you can take and install the script. After that, what you gonna do, sir? Here, download the plugin. I'm writing here. Step number 1, download plugin. Step number 2 is configure tool. Okay, how do we do it? Go to dashboard. Okay, after that I need to go to manage Jenkins. Let me show it here. Okay, so click on manage Jenkins. Here are you seeing system. In the system, what you are going to do now is if you keep scroll down, okay, so you can find something called as SonarQube here. If you keep scroll down, it will come. But of course, sir, after scrolling down, even though if you don't found, there is nothing to worry. Just you can use Control F here. Are you keeping SonarQube server? In case if you don't found, use Control F and type here SonarQube. It is going to highlight automatically. So in the SonarQube, click on Add SonarQube. What is the tool I am installing now? SonarQube. That's it. So here a default path means I need to give my public IP address and port number. Give it here. You need to make it properly. After that, authentication token means I need to connect from my SonarQube to here. So how can I connect? Means in SonarQube, first of all, I need to create a project. How do you create? Click on Add Project. Click on Manually. Name of the project is Netflix. So click on Setup. Now you can get the token. So token also I am giving it as Netflix token. So if I click on Generate, ultimately you are going to get the token. Okay. Copy and paste it. But by default, first time it is not going to enable. If I try to add plugins here, in the system level, it is not going to enable. So first to click on Save and try to go for the same process. First of all, click on Manage Jenkins. So then I need to go for System. Here I need to go and give the SonarQube. If you don't found, just type Sonar. Automatically it will come. Now try to click on Add Jenkins. Sir, here I need to select secret text. Why? Because I am giving token. Na? Token is a normal single line password. So I can use secret text. In the secret, okay, so give this one and click on Add. So if I click on scroll down, I am getting secret text here. So what you gonna do here? Click on Save. This is the way how you can authenticate. Okay, first of all, go to dashboard. After going to dashboard, we need to click on System. After that, we need to click on SonarQube. After that, we need to give the name. What is the name of the tool? SonarQube. After that, URL. That means SonarQube URL you need to give. Some so on URL. And after that, you need to add the secret text. Okay. How to add the secret text? Create a project. Create a project in SonarQube. Generate a token. And give to Jenkins. So like this, you can do, sir. Okay. How exactly I have shown you. Same thing you can go and do. Fine. So once if you do this one, now the final thing I want to do is, sir, here how do I add the SonarQube to my pipeline? So guys, already I have a special document with me. I'm going to open the document and I'm going to show you the code actually. Okay, I'll explain the code too. Wait. If I open my Canva, in the Canva, I'll be going to the projects. In the project, what I can do now? Here I'll show you like how to add the credentials. So here I have this one. Are you seeing the things here? So from here, I'm going to copy the stuff and I'm going to give it here. I'll explain this code actually, okay? Copy it. And give it here. Okay. So I'm telling code quality I'm doing with the SonarQube environment. What is my SonarQube tool name I have given? SonarQube. So next, after giving this one, now I'm trying to tell you exactly how this is going to work for you. So let me align it properly. And here the alignment is gonna be very, very crucial. So let me make it properly. Okay. So it's fine. So DEF. Okay, here Maven is nothing but my variable actually. It is a Groovy variable. Which one? So what is the name of the tool I'm using here? Maven. So type is gonna Maven. After that, Maven CMD is nothing but from which path you are executing the Maven. Sir, already we know every command in the Linux is coming from bin folder only. So I'm giving bin folder. And the final command is used to execute the SonarQube script actually. So nothing to remember here. Just simply copy paste the script. Of course, you can get the same script from the official documentation also. Don't try to like memorize each and every step. And one more thing you want to do is here, after giving the syntax, here already we have Maven in my server, but the SonarQube also required Maven. For that purpose, I need to configure my Maven on the Jenkins. How do you do? Go to Manage Jenkins, go to Tools. In the tool, I am going to simply select the Maven installation. Are you seeing this one? Give Maven and click on Save. That's it. Now simply it is added now. Okay, here also I am writing here the same process after giving them step number 3. Go to dashboard, like configure Maven tool. Go to dashboard. After that, go to tools. After that, go to Maven. So name of the tool will be Maven and just click on save. That's it. So even though we have Maven in our Jenkins server, definitely need to do this one. Why? Because I am integrating Maven with SonarQube. So definitely this process need to be done. So once if I done everything now, so simply what I can do here, I go to the dummy and if I click on build now, automatically from getting the code to performing the code quality, everything will be done. I'll tell you one of the important tip also, how I escaped this process on my organization. It's gonna help you a lot. Okay. Lot of people will simply integrate this with the production pipeline, but it is the dumbest process. If you are integrating that one, you are going to be really dumb. I'll tell you. Okay. So now currently the code quality is taking into the process. So you can see my script is executing here. So as of now, you can go and check. It's working very fine. So wait for some time. In the meanwhile, I'll try to ask you a couple of questions. Try to answer. You cook biryani. What do you cook? Biryani. Your friend one came to your home. Before serving to him, you check the taste of the biryani. You are satisfied. You serve to him. After 1 hour, your friend 2 came. After 1 hour, your friend 3 came. Your friend 4, like that, 10 friends came actually. Are you going to check the taste every time or one time is enough? ఇది గుర్తుంచుకోండి తర్వాత మాట్లాడదామా? Just remember this point. Why? Because I'll tell you how dumb the people are following in the real time. I'll tell you my own way of explanation and then you compare. Okay. And you can see the time, how much of time I'm consuming for SonarQube. You can see it lively here. If you go and see, like, I don't have any issues. Are you seeing everything here 0? Wait for some time. Basically, it's taking more than expected time. It won't take this much of time, but somehow it's taking today. Something is not working properly here. Like it's taking more than time. It will take generally within less than 1 minute, but somehow it is taking more than like 1 minute. Let's see how much time it's gonna take. Okay. So remember, whenever if the task is taking more than expected time, I will advise everyone to restart the Jenkins. Why? Because sometimes it is very, very rarely like it's gonna take more than expected time. So at that time, so what I'm gonna do is, like I'll restart the Jenkins. I think all of you know how to restart, right? So systemctl restart Jenkins. So it is my Jenkins server cd desktop/keypad. And remember guys, previously directly we can integrate SonarQube, but recently the process has been changed. I am telling you the new process, but before that we have very easy process to integrate SonarQube. And these are open source tools. So even though if we get any issue, we cannot complain to anyone. Why? Because it's open source. But if it's a paid tool, we can complain to the direct company actually. Okay. I mean like the person who is providing the tool. Sometimes basically after we download any plugin, we need to restart. Okay. Mostly 90% plugin will work without restart, but some plugins will work after restart only. So might be that is the issue we are having. Let me restart. Unfortunately, my server is also taking a lot of time to connect. It is not connecting from here and here there. Wait. What? SSH connection. We have all traffic, right? Network security. All traffic is enabled. Why it is getting connection error? Yeah, of course here I am able to connect. Wait. Sudo -i And guys, our servers are working slowly, like than usual. If you see, I have given a command, sudo command. It's taking how much of time? Might be network issue too. Okay. So systemctl restart Jenkins. Clearly it is network issue. I typed command long back, but still also it is not working. Let me do one thing. I'll stop the server. I'll try to increase T2 medium for it. It's better. Ansible is having T2 micro, right? I'll stop it and I'll go for T2 medium. Okay, it's stopped now. Let me try to change the instance type. So instead of T2 micro, I'm gonna put T2. Let's try to increase T2 CP. Click on apply. So now try to start the Jenkins. Here I'm Ansible and Jenkins both I'm using on same server. That is the reason it is getting heavy load. So it's become very slow. Okay. But in your practice, you can use Jenkins on a single server. T2 micro is completely fine. Okay. You do not need to do the entire process. But the only thing is after downloading the plugin, try to restart the Jenkins server. So go here, download the plugin and restart Jenkins. Yeah, it's working now. So let me try to log in with the new console. Where it is? What is the port number, sir? 80? 80. But again, if I want to connect to this one, already we know whenever if I stop a server, service is also going to be on stopped. So I want to first of all connect to the server, and first of all I need to restart the Jenkins. Okay. So everybody know this one. Whenever if you stop any server, service is going to stop it. So if I don't want to stop my service, I need to enable chk config. So give the command sudo -i. So give the command systemctl restart jenkins.service. Check the status now. Is it working now? So everything is fine. So now what I can do is I can go back to my Jenkins server and I'll try to run the SonarQube analysis one more time. Okay. So remember, what is the only thing you want to do? For some plugins, definitely we require restart. Generally, 95% of plugin doesn't require restart, but some plugins somewhere else doesn't definitely require restart. SonarQube is one among them. Okay. Please make sure this one. So generally in our real time also when we download a plugin, definitely we restart. I already said in the Jenkins class. But for practical purpose, it's not mandatory, but in real time, it's going to be very, very mandatory. So username and password. Again in Jenkins is working slowly. It's not our expectation. We have given T2 medium only, right, for Jenkins. Yeah, correct. But still it is getting loading. If you are getting X symbol means remember Jenkins is working slowly. Whenever if you see X for any server, so the server is having some loading process. Yeah. So it is still in progress. So let me go here. So the dummy project is still working. So wait. Let me stop this process. I'll try to build a new pipeline. Yes. It's taking a lot of time. Let me run this one. So I'll run this one and I'll leave this one. I'll go to for the Kubernetes. In the meanwhile, it's gonna success. Okay. So just leave this as of now. Like I'll click on build now. So this is going to keep run. So let's go. In the meanwhile, I'll try to create the mini cube for you. So mini cube server. Why? Because this Jenkins is working too slowly today. So click on Amazon Linux too. So for mini cube, what do we require? T2 medium. And for mini cube, I definitely require Ubuntu version. Okay. And EBS volume of mini cube is 20. This time it should work now. Anyways, leave this off. Like I'll try to install the stop/keep pair. Where is my mini cube? So it is my mini cube. Okay. In the meanwhile, without wasting the time, I'm just trying to provision the mini cube for us. I think the internet is too bad today. Like it's taking a lot of time to load for browser also. It's done now. Are you seeing it now? So after SonarQube code quality is done, so if I go and if I see like let's come back to the project here. In your home project, you can see currently what is my project name here, Java Home My Web. Okay. If I go to my account also, in my account GitHub DevOps Veraham Jenkins Java project, here in the pom.xml you can see the name of the project will be Java Home My Web. Here the name of the project. Okay. So you are seeing the same thing here. Do I have any bugs here? So no. Do I have any vulnerabilities? No. Do I have any hotspot reviews? No, code smells, I don't have code coverage. It covered the entire code, but I don't have any issues. As well as how many number of lines of code we covered? 263. So if I click on this Java home my web, now if you go and see, this is the complete overall test. How many tests we have covered, sir? 2 tests. So like this, what we can do is we can completely check the code coverage. Of course, sir, if you are having any type of issues, then how it is going to show? Let me show it to you. I'll manually try to log into my console. This is the intentional mistake I'm doing. Why? Because I want to show you the error. Okay. So go to the source. In the source, in the main, in the web app. Okay, like wherever you want. Not only here, like even if I have gone to main. So in the Java controller, so I'm going to calculator.java. Here I'm intentionally, I am doing a mistake. In the calculator, I'm just removing the R. So complete function is mismatching or not, sir? Now, if I try to click on build now, if I try to run the code coverage one more time, so click on build now. See how much of time it will take. Build got failed. Why? Because there is no proper code is given. Okay, so let me go here and let me try to give calculator. Okay, so like this. Sir, even though, for example, if I made any front-end code mistake, it is going to show on code coverage area. Let me do. In the web app, in the index.jsp, intentionally I'm modifying front-end code actually. In the front-end code, in the HTML, I'm removing this symbol in the top. Basically, I have the greater than symbol, but I'm removing this one. If I click on commit the changes, okay. So now if I try to run this pipeline one more time, if I try to write the pipeline one more time, see what will happen. So code quality has been covered. Now I'll be going here and I'll be clicking on refresh. This time if I go and see duplication, are you seeing one UR lines here? Click on one UR lines. If I go and see, are you getting the duplication or not, sir, here? That means what I have done is it is going to show me how many files I have modified here. Are you seeing the number of lines added here? One. You can see statements, function, classes, file. See how many files you have modified from first commit to second commit. It is going to clearly show me. In the index.jsp, have you done one modification? Where is the modification done? Is it highlighting or not, sir? In line number 1. So it is telling that from first commit to second commit, developer changed the so and so line. Here you are having a small dependency mistake. You need to fix it. So like this SonarQube is going to tell me the complete mistakes. Like what are the mistakes we are going to done from the code level. It is gonna tell us. So like this. But again, as we discussed, it is not that much of important from the production level of point. Now I'll tell you why the reason. Let me tell you. In real time, do we write a same pipeline for all the environments or not, sir? Even it can be dev environment, testing, UAT or prod, pipeline will be same. Point number 1. See how dumb people are going to believe the blind things. Let me tell you. So I'm going to draw a diagram for you. So this will clearly give an idea how you are going to save a lot of time. It is my pipeline. So in my real time, I'm going to take the code from master branch. Which branch? Sir, for all the environments, for dev environment, for test environment, for UAT and for, I'm going to take the same code from same branch or not, sir? Yes, correct. As well as in real time, I want to deploy dev environment, test environment, UAT and prod. See, first of all, what I'm doing, I'm trying to deploy the application to dev environment. So I'll be getting the code from checkout. After checkout, what I do generally? Build. After build, what we do generally? Test. Wait guys. So after building, we are going to try to do the test. After testing, what we do? Artifact. And after that, finally, what I shown you? Code quality. By using which tool I shown you code quality? SonarQube. So build, test, artifact, code quality, and finally next is you know how to already do, and finally the last stage is gonna be, that is the way how exactly CI/CD is going to work. So here I am taking the code from which branch? Master branch. For all the environments we deploy the application from same branch. Same code or not, sir? Yes. Point number 1 is very, very clear. We are deploying the application to all the environment from the same branch. Now point number 2 you need to understand is, sir, I deploy the same code for dev environment, I deploy the same code for testing environment, I deploy the same code for production and so on. Now already code quality I am covering on developing environment. Now for testing environment also same code or not, sir? Now tell me why I require code quality for testing environment. Do I really require? Same code you are deploying on dev environment and same code is on testing. Similarly, same code is on UAT, same code is on. That means for single work, how many times you are working here? Is it completely waste or not, sir? That is the reason why I won't recommend SonarQube in pipelines. I found this on my organization. Basically, while I was working, my developers are going to ask me to check the code quality coverage from the pipeline. I said that, brother, you are giving me the same code. Even though if I check the code for one time, if I check it for 10 times, you are giving me the code. Then why I need to use code quality in the pipeline every time? So instead of that, what I done, I create a separate pipeline for developers. I asked them, from now, I don't check the code quality on my production pipeline. I create a pipeline, I give that pipeline for you. Initially, while deploying on developing environment only, I run code quality. If it is successfully done, then I don't want to include the code quality for testing, UAT and production. In this case, can we save time or not, sir? Can we reduce the length of the pipeline execution time or not, sir? This is what lot of people are missing. If you go to YouTube channel, every YouTube channel is going to show production pipeline code quality. It is completely dumb process. If you are doing that one, it's gonna be your time wastage, if you ask me. Why? Because practically, I proven it wrong or not, sir? So the best practice for using code pipeline, code quality is create a separate pipeline and run the code quality for first time. So second time, third time is not required. If you go and see, are you seeing the Jenkins dashboard here? In the Jenkins dashboard, how many jobs I'm having? 2 jobs. One is dummy job, second one is real pipeline. In the dummy, I'll write code quality. If code quality is successful on dev environment, now for testing production, I don't require, I completely skip this off. This is the best practice to do it. Is it clear for all of you now? That's it, sir. This is the high level overview about the code quality. Fine. So the next one I'm going to teach you is about k8sGPT. What I'm going to teach you? k8sGPT is nothing but Kubernetes GPT. That means how exactly we use ChatGPT to get the errors. In Kubernetes, if you are going to get any error, my k8sGPT will help you. For example, I'm going to create the command kubectl run pod1 -- image. I'm going to take it as nginx. What is the image I'm going to take as? But I'm doing a mistake. Nginx, I'm going to give the wrong name. Of course, I know the issue. If I use a command kubectl get PO, I can clearly get error image pull. But if I want to get the same error from the k8sGPT, first of all, I need to install the k8sGPT. How do you install them? Let me show you. If I go to GitHub, DevOps by Raham, not GitHub, Raham Sheikh, all setups. I think I have given k8sGPT here. Do I have it or not? k8sGPT. No, I don't have. Okay, it's not an issue. I can install it here. k8sGPT installation. Okay, I can show you directly from GitHub. Are you going to installation part here? Click on the very first link. Basically, I write scripts for everything, but somehow I haven't given a script here, but okay. I can show you from official documentation. So currently I'm using which operating system, sir? Ubuntu, right? Sorry, seeing the first 2 commands here. Copy the first command, execute it here. Okay, and the same thing I'm gonna give here, k8sGPT. And second command will be directly used to dpkg. That means to unpack actually, okay? So now I can use k8sGPT. Is my k8sGPT working now? Okay, so type k8sGPT, write analyze. What I'm using now? So k8sGPT analyze is the command which will find out the problems within your Kubernetes cluster. Hit enter. It is gonna run. Please run k8sGPT authenticate. That means see, sir, after installing the k8sGPT, I need to authenticate from my chat GPT. What I need to use now? I need to authenticate from chat GPT. Let me tell you how to authenticate. First of all, go to your chat GPT. Why? Because k8sGPT is running from chat GPT only. Okay. So go to chat GPT, click on login. I do already have the chat GPT account, but I'm not sure which account I'm using. Okay. Continue with Google. I'll go with Google. I know it's from DevOps. I hope so. Let me check it out. Basically, I have a document, but I'm not sure where I put the document. It's okay, completely fine. Okay. So anyways, here it is my k8sGPT. So what I can do is here I'll go to the close slider tab. Here in the section of user, are you seeing my GPTs and everything? Go for settings here. In the settings, you need to generate for security, multi-factor not, wait, general. Need to get a token here. Wait. Let me clean everything here as of now. Yep. Connected apps here. I should not need this one. Wait. Security. Give me a second. In cluster operator. So that one. k8sGPT. Connection to minikube. There I need to generate a token actually. Wait, it is gonna give me the complete documentation how to connect. First of all, k8sGPT auth is the command. Yeah. Wait. Give the command k8sGPT generate. This is the command first of all I'm giving now. Okay. Are you seeing this one? So run this command in your browser now. So if I go here and if I'm giving this command, it is gonna go for my authentication keys. So click on login. Already I have logged in it here. Okay, fine. Continue with Google. I'm just trying to relog in one more time. Are you seeing API keys now? So these are the keys what I want to get. Okay. So what I'm doing is here already I shown for my previous batch how to generate the keys. I mean click on revoke the key. I don't have anything now. So click on create new secret key. So it is my test key. And here you need to select the service account. What you need to select? And the major factor is even if you select service account or if you select you, it's completely fine. So test key. So project is going to be default project. So permissions, you can give restricted, read only, all. I'm going to give all. After that, whatever the token you are going to get, now you need to copy this token. Okay, I want to copy this token. So now give the command k8sGPT auth add backend open a model GPT is equal to turbo. Okay. So give this one. Let me copy this one and give it here. Are you getting the key now? Okay. Simply whatever the key you have generated here, the same key you need to copy here, and I'm gonna paste it now here. Shift insert and hit enter. Is the key added now? Simply this is the way how exactly you are going to connect. Let me explain one more time. First of all, in the step number 1, I have installed the k8sGPT. Now how to configure the k8sGPT to backend API. So first of all, you are going to run the command called k8sGPT generate. After this one, you are going to get the URL. So how exactly I have got the URL here? From this URL you need to copy paste on the browser. Okay. Copy paste on browser. After that, you need to generate a token. And how to give the token? First of all, this command you need to add to your k8s. So now it is going to ask the token. So how exactly you need to means copy paste the token. That's it, sir. This is a simple process. First of all, you need to download the k8sGPT. Second one, need to provide the authentication. If you use k8s generate, you are going to get something on the terminal. Copy paste it to the browser and get the token. After running the command, copy paste the token. Now once everything is done here, the last thing you want to do is, there is a command called kubectl config current context. That is to connect to my Kubernetes cluster. Okay, so this is the one thing you need to run properly. Yes, so currently what is my current context here? Minikube. That means my Kubernetes GPT is going to connect to my Minikube server. So finally you can use the command kubectl get nodes. I have the nodes, and the kubectl get pods. I have the pods to know. So here, if I want to check out what are the issues I'm getting, there is a command called kubectl analyze. Which one? If you run this command called kubectl analyze, it is going to analyze what are the issues in my complete cluster. If you go and see, are you going to get the issue? Issue is coming from which pod? Pod number 1. What is the error I'm getting? That means whatever the image you are using Nginx, it's not a proper image. So you need to fix the image spelling. Otherwise it is not going to work. Like this, how many mistakes you are going to do in your Kubernetes cluster? Simply k8s analyze. Okay, Kubernetes analyze is the command which is going to show you the complete mistakes. It is the latest trend happening for Kubernetes. Okay, instead of using ChatGPT, bring ChatGPT to your cluster. It's going to analyze all the issue. For example, let's say you are having 10 issues in your Kubernetes cluster. How many issues? But for 10 issues, you need to copy paste the code 10 times, 10 different issues. Instead of that one, Kubernetes analyze will analyze all the issues. So it is a game changer in the Kubernetes, and it is going to be a biggest trend in the upcoming 2 to 3 years. Everybody is gonna use k8sGPT like that. Sir, if I don't know what is the issue, there is one more command called k8sGPT analyze. Okay, hit it one. It is gonna tell that exhausted API quota. So you have exceeded current quota. Please check your plan building. Okay. Wait. Here I'm. This is not the error what I should get. Wait. Let me do some other errors also. Sir, I am trying to create one more pod called pod number 2. But for pod number 2 also, I'm gonna use the image name as Ubuntu. So again, pod number 1 is existed, right? So let me go for pod number 2 actually. Again, if I use a command kubectl analyze, so first issue is from pod number 1. Second issue is from, first issue spelling name is wrong. Second issue, you are going to get the access denied from the repository. Okay. So sir, I can get lot of issues like this. If you want some more comments, let me go some more comments for you. Wait. Let me go to here and let me get some for other users. There is a command called JQ which I need to install now. So copy this command, sir, and try to give this one. Now you are going to get more information, but I need to install JQ. apt update, and there is a command called JQ. apt install jq-y. k8sGPT not found. I think explain command is wrong here. Wait, hyphen explain. k8sGPT, okay, analyze, correct. If I give this command, it is going to run the analysis, okay. But -o, I want to get the output on JSON. Am I getting the output on JSON now? What is the error coming from? If you go and see, provider, OpenAI is the provider for me. How many problems you have detected here? 2. What is the problem number 1? Problem number is coming from pod actually. Okay, it is due to image issue. And a problem number 2 is coming from pod 2. It is due to access denied. So like this, what we can do is we can get the output in JSON format. No, sir, if I want to get the output on AML format, let's go and see. AML is not supported. Either you can use the JSON format or you can use text format. Text is the default. But if you want to get JSON, you need to put hyphen JSON. Like that, sir, if I'm having lot of problems like this, so what I can do is, there is some additional comments also. Wait, k8s filters list. So this is the number of things what you can use. Sir, by default, I can use the issues for pod, and by default, I can get the issues from PV, from services, from stateful, and I can get everything. But if I want to get the issues from horizontal pod autoscaler, it is still on unused state. Which state? That means you don't have any service for, like a issue got from this service. So like that, you can also filter the events. Okay. So there is a lot of things you can do with the Kubernetes GPT. For example, if I use kubectl analyze hyphen explain, filter is equal to service, or filter is equal to pod, I can say. Pod. So pod 1, let me give. Pod 1 filter does not exist, so please run the k8sGPT filter list. Okay. k8sGPT filter list I am running now. Array man. Wait guys, the server got stuck. Pods and replicas. You want to get issues from only pods, you can use filter option. See, cluster means ultimately you will be having lot of issues, sir. But I don't want to check all the issue. I want to check issue from service level. Put -FN filter is equal to service. No, sir, I want to check issue from pod level. -FN filter is equal to pod. So in this way, you can be able to filter what exactly you want. Okay, so there are a lot of commands also which you can use for the Kubernetes cluster. But on a high level overview, k8sGPT is something which is going to get the issues from the Kubernetes cluster. You can analyze each and every issue from one click. There is a command called k8sGPT analyze. Which one? k8sGPT analyze. That single command is going to get the complete information. That's it. So this is the command. I can get from JSON format, or I can get on normal format also. By default, the Kubernetes GPT is going to give the output on text format. Which format? But if I want to get from a normal point of view, so I can have the JSON format also. That's it. So the concept of k8sGPT clear for all of you know? Yes. And there is one more thing also we are having. Again, it is an additional topic that I have promised it for you, and I am covering it now. That is a Kubecost. Which one? But remember, I recommend everyone to practice a Kubecost from the what we call this one, k8s point of view. But as of now, I don't have time to create k8s, so I am showing you on the mini cube. But I recommend everyone to do from the k8s. In Google, just to type Kubecost. What into type? If you go and see here, Kubecost is a tool, Kubernetes tool, specially designed to get the amount we are spending on the Kubernetes cluster. So click on get started. Okay. First of all, I want to install the Kubecost. Are you seeing the cost here? First of all, you need to provide your email. But already I have the email. So can anyone tell me the email of yours? Hmm. 0625@gmail.com. Okay. That is very simple. First of all, go to Kubecost, give your email. Are you getting the steps, sir? Now simply what you are going to do, simply copy paste the steps actually. Are you getting the steps here? Or better, I'll do one thing. Wait, let me create the k8s cluster. It's going to be very easy for you. Even though if it take 5 minutes, it's completely fine for me. Let me go and create. I'm going to delete the mini cube now. Terminate. This SonarQube also not required for me. Let me terminate. So I'll go to some different region, better purpose. Go to Northern Virginia. So what I'm going to create now? k8s. So let's go and create. So I'll go and give k8s. And I already have the script. Let me go to GitHub. Shake all setups. I need to give the script. But before running the script, this k8s server need to have the complete access. So I'm going to give the role for it. What we are going to give? I hope all of you know how to give the role, right? Go to security. Click on modify IAM. But still currently the server is not yet running. Let it run. So click on connect. I'm going to give the Terraform role here, okay? Or like admin role, any role is completely fine. Sudo -i vm k8sh. Where is k8s? Here is k8s. So are you seeing the script here? So what I'm trying to do is I'm copying the entire script here. And the only thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna change the name of the bucket, okay? So access key and secret key, I'm not giving it here. Why? Because I have already given the role. It's completely fine. So if you go and see, is my cluster ready on the backend now? So it's completely ready. Okay, let it ready. In the meanwhile, I'll try to install the k8sGPT here. Kubecost here. So anyways, we know cluster will take 5 minutes to create, and I'm not gonna show the background process. Once if your cluster is ready, so next you are going to do like this. If you go and see, are you seeing the Helm here? k8sGPT I'm installing from Helm. That means I need to install Helm also. How to install Helm here? Again, we are having the script here. So go to Helm here. Copy this one. And this script is directly going to install Helm. So I have the Helm here. I'm ready with installation now. Simply go to your Kubecost, copy the command here. I'm just copying it. Oh wait, our cluster is still yet creating. Wait for some time. Go and run this command to get the background things. Cops validate cluster. Yeah, I'm giving it. So wait. But okay guys, so you've seen the meanwhile. Once if the cluster is done, copy paste the exact command here. After copying and pasting, you are going to enable the forward. What the port number of Kubecost is going to be 90. Same port of your Prometheus. Which one? So if you give this one, copy the public IP address of your main k8s server and go to port number 9090. Automatically you will get a dashboard. From the dashboard, you are going to see everything. Okay. So this is the way how exactly you are going to see. For the first 30 days, the Kubecost is going to completely free. So that after that you are going to pay money. In the meanwhile, I'll try to show you how the Kubecost dashboard is going to look like. Wait, if I go here, type here Kubecost. I'm just gonna show you how the dashboard is going to look like for you. If I go to images, there are a lot of images for Kubecost dashboards. See, I am going to analyze the data of my Kubernetes cluster like this. We go and say, are you seeing, sir? Totally how much of CPU is using? Dollars. For my CPU, I'm using $83. Okay. How much of GPU, how much of RAM, how much of PV, how much is the networking cost, how much is the load balancing cost? Everything I'm able to see it or not, sir? So in real time also, we are going to analyze data like this. So if I create Kubecost today, and if I leave the server like this, by tomorrow you are going to see the price of Kubecost. Okay. So today what I'm just trying to do, I'm just trying to create the Kubernetes cluster. Once if you install the cluster, so next what you are trying to do is just simply you need to copy paste the comments. That's it. Automatically, if you leave it for one day, definitely need to leave it for one day. After one day, you are going to see how much of cost is generated. At least if it is not one day, just to give it for some hours. Why? Because if it is less than hour, we don't get any billing. If it is hours, then ultimately we are going to get the billing. So this is the way how exactly we are going to use the Kubecost. But again, it is not required for you. It is very, very high-end tools which required for a lot of experienced people like that. So we have covered SonarQube from our pending point, which is done. And after that, additionally, how many tools we have covered? k8sGPT, and second one is going to be Kubecost. But again, freshers, it is not required, but I just covered as per my promise. That's it. So now if you are having any doubts or any queries from today's point of view, you can ask me now. So currently my nodes are running. Let's wait for the nodes. So like I'll be showing you like how to install. I need to get my load balancer ready. So load balancer is still provisioning. Wait for some time. It's okay. It will create. Just leave it as of now. That's fine. So in tomorrow's session, I'm going to cover the resume building part for all of you. So resume building, your career guidance, everything will come on tomorrow's class. So tomorrow is going to be the last session for all of you. There is end for everything, right? So our course also too. Okay. So I hope tomorrow everyone will come at on time. So we will discuss about your career guidance. Okay. I already have a resume templates ready for you. Apart from resume templates, I need to give some daily life activities overview for all of you. As a DevOps engineer, what do you do daily life? How to explain the project? How to get the interview calls? Everything I'm going to tell you on tomorrow's session. Okay. Fine. I'll give it on the interview questions. Already I have given all the interview questions. Where? Have you seen it properly? Wait. Interview questions. New. Might be I have uploaded the old document, but let me go and show it you here. I have given Terraform interview questions. Wait, let me check where I have given interview questions older view. It is there now. Here I have given state file, version constant in Terraform, life cycle. I think I have given the other interview questions, but don't worry. Tomorrow I'll upload this also. Okay. Saturday. I'll ask the admins to check it once. But because WebEx is going very crazy, like it's making everyone frustrating. Even for me also, it's going to be very difficult. So see now, like I'm trying to install the Kubecost here. Is my Kubecost installing now? Is it installing? Yes. After that, you need to run the kubectl enable port forward. If I enable this one, I mean currently it is pending. Wait. Go to the public IP address of your server. See, it is my instances. It is my k8s server. Copy the public IP address, sir. What you are going to copy? What is the port number of Kubecost? 90. So for that purpose, we need to run this port forward command. So currently the pod is still on pending status. Give the command kubectl get PO -a. If you go and see the currently still the Kubecost container is on creating status. Are you seeing 0/4? So containers are still on creating status. Wait for some time. Once it is running, then we are good to go. So it is put forward now. So if you go and check, click on refresh, it will come slowly. So after some time, you will be getting a beautiful dashboard, sir. From the dashboard, simply you can go and you can check the things. Same process, but it will take exactly 5 minutes. Why? Because my pods are still under running status. So you need to wait for some time. That's it. So Q ops split cluster. That's it for today. Okay then. So let's connect on your tomorrow's session. Some new topic. Anything pending? Saturday, which class we have discussed? Terraform project is already on GitHub. I already said this one. For project, you can take the repo from GitHub. There is no nodes. Is it privated? Let me make it public then. Wait. GitHub, DevOps Veraham. Go to Terraform project. So Vikram, you will be getting this clarity on tomorrow's session. Don't worry, okay? So Terraform 3-tier architecture, it is currently private. Let me make it public, okay? So go to settings, change visibility, change to public. So guys, Terraform project code, everything you can take from this repo. There is no notes for the projects. For every project, we are going to take the repos itself. Okay. Okay, so that's it guys. Let's connect on tomorrow's session as our final one. Okay. Thank you all. Have a great day.